Hello! Welcome back for another week of the House of Shine. Feels good to be back together again.
Yes.
Although I will say, last time we were all together, Peggy Robinson was here from Illinois to participate in our Box of Shine party.
We miss you already.
I know. It was really fun having you here. It is just like you are one of the girls, Peggy, if you're out there, because you know everything that's going on. Right. It was a little surreal, right? Because I tell stories about my family and, you know, we show photographs. Right. So she actually, like, knew a lot really, when she got here. It was really good. It was super fun.
Well, I felt like, surely you've met my family before.
Yeah.
Right? So as she walks in, hi Charlotte, hi Lily.
I know.
Yeah,
it was really cool. She knew that, and she knew my boys when she saw them. Anyway, it was very cool. So it was great having you here. And the Box of Shine party
was fun.
Oh, so much fun.
Nice.
Big hit, right?
Yes.
It was just a fun day.
Yes.
I mean, it's really hard to go wrong when you just get a group of great women together and then you just spread kindness.
Yes.
It's a good recipe.
Well, this awesome spread that you guys did was amazing. I mean, if you can't be inspired by a bunch of yellow stuff on a table,
it was awesome.
You need to check your pulse.
Yeah, and we sent out over 100 packages to...
Did you?
Oh, yeah. It was actually more like 143, I think, packages at the end of the day.
That's awesome.
Got sent out, so that was really great. And yeah, all in all, a totally great affair.
Yeah.
Really felt great. And
so much fun.
Yeah, so we've set the date for next year. It's going to be April actually 11th. We thought it would be the 4th, but then we realized the next day is Easter, so probably not
April
a great.
11th.
Very good.
Yeah, April 11th. So mark your calendars.
I'd be right
And then if you want to fly on in, we would love to have you, Peggy. It's not too early.
Yes.
And it was great. Okay, so very fun, Box of Shine.
Yes.
Loved it. Great event. And for those of you who have been following along, you're such loyal readers, you're probably wondering whether or not Oprah showed up to our Box of Shine party. And I guess she must have had another event that day or something, but she didn't surprise us and show up.
She didn't send anybody in proxy.
No, she didn't. But we are not taking it personally, and we will not go down that easily. You might notice behind us, there's a little, I don't know, not so little actually, balloon.
It's a huge balloon.
It's art in progress, and it is actually a piece of Oprah's next surprise package, which goes out next week. And I'm not going to tell you anything else other than...
It just keeps getting bigger.
Bigger and more outrageous.
Do you have a box for that?
Not yet, but we'll get it. Don't you worry.
I'm just saying, if my Box of Shine packages are any indication as to the cost of mailing things,
Yes.
I don't want to know.
Right.
I mean, I
Post
know how much the
office
phone
loves the House of Shine.
Oh yeah, I feel we are one of the reasons that the post office is still in business. But we're super excited for mailing this next one, and if you are curious about what that is, you're just going to have to stay tuned because it'll be ready by the end of next week. Mm-hmm. The other thing that we're working on making here at the House of Shine is this month's Shineworks project, which this month is straws. And we are having fun with straws, and all I'm going to tell you, because we'll reveal that as well coming up here soon, but I will say that this month is also national, or actually next week I want to say is National Kite Week. Mm-hmm. And so we have figured out a way to merge our Shineworks project with National Kite Week. So you shall see what we have in store. But it is fun and it is inspiring, and it might just inspire you to participate. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Heather and I don't know what this is. So
No.
She's not saying we.
Yeah, no.
You don't want me working on something for you either.
Okay, you know why she's saying that? Years ago, we used to do this Target challenge where I would go to the dollar bin and I'd get $1 item from the Target bin, and then everybody would get one, whatever it was, and you had to turn it into something. You had a month, I guess it was, or whatever, to turn it into something.
A week, I think is what
No,
it wasn't. Come on. Okay, anyway, so one time it was flip-flops, okay? So it was a pair of yellow flip-flops.
And I strung all these little beads
Hers
all
was
over
incredible. Mine was mediocre.
It was great.
I got the yellow bandanas and orange, and I
Very
tied
cute.
them on. It was average at best. And then
Heather's
this one shows up.
Pathetic.
Yes. I mean, we love Heather. She is so talented in so many things, but her flip-flops, they were curling ribbon.
Taped.
No, they were not taped. They were not.
Well, what were they? Because that was the day.
Ties around. You don't need tape.
No, you tried to glue it on or something.
I did. I used glue.
But that was the day that I discovered that Heather didn't know what have a hot
She
glue
didn't have
gun.
a
She
hot
might have
glue
known
gun.
what it
I
was.
knew
but
what
she-
it was.
So we
I
set
work
her
in
straight.
student affairs. I knew what it was.
But she just didn't have one, so then I had to get her hot glue gun. Maybe the whole thing was really just a ploy to get a free hot glue gun from me. I don't know. That thing was crazy talk, though.
I don't do crazy.
Cray cray, that's what that was. Anyway, all right. If this had been then, that might have been my ha ha. You know how we do high low aha, and
ha.
that would have been my ha ha.
Yeah.
But do we want to segue into, since today is the 18th, do we want to segue into high low and aha?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you have? I haven't even thought about it for a nanosecond.
I have, my highs were, my boys and I participated in 2 walking 5Ks, and they enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun. And they're both for great causes. We walked for water, and we walked for March of Dimes for babies. My office survived a person who had a 2-year contract that we didn't really want in our office, and his contract is over.
Ooh,
So
nice.
yay! And the Box of Shine party was great. It was wonderful. My lows are, we've had some serious family illnesses, and so that's been kind of dampening. And then my aha was, this past month I really realized that while I want my life to be full, I don't want it to be busy.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge difference between busy and full.
Yeah.
Yep. You want to go next?
Sure. So high has probably been, some of you on Facebook have seen, Lily. I always knew she'd be good at gymnastics, but she would never stick with it, right? She'd go for a month and then say she was bored, and so we'd have to pull her out. So she hasn't done it since she was 5, like before she turned 5 even. And she asked about 3 months ago to do cheerleading, like the competitive cheerleading, which, okay, sure, and I'm so not, I don't want to offend any cheerleaders. I just never would have been the type of person that did cheerleading.
That's not your wheelhouse.
It's not, no. And, but Lily in 3 weeks has just, 3 weeks she's doing back walkover, she practices non-stop.
Wow.
Great.
So she just loves it. So it's so fun to see her
Passionate.
passionate about something.
That's great.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So so that's been fun. Lows, I think just transition at work, enormous amounts of transition, and just the stress that puts everybody under, and the morale of our staff, and trying to help keep things lively and people feeling good.
Positive,
It's difficult.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then aha is probably, I have put in my application for the PhD program.
Yes.
Because I had the aha moment that I can be done with coursework, which feels like such a long trek to get through the coursework before Charlotte even starts kindergarten, which as a parent, that feels like it's going to happen really soon.
Yes.
And so being able to put it in the framework of, gosh, this will actually be a blink of an eye.
Yeah,
That it will
lickety split, and it will go fast. And what I always tell people is the time's going to pass anyway. So
Yes.
you can either have it pass and do it or not, but either way it will pass. Okay, my high, low, and aha. Gosh, I wish I would have thought about this more. There are always way more highs than there are lows and ahas, right? So, but in the spirit of having some brevity, I guess I would just say my high in the past month has just been like this massive influx of people that I've gotten to see and spend time with, Peggy of course being one, but we took some trips, we've had visitors in, so I feel like my life right now is super full of people and relationships, so that feels really good. My low in the past 30 days, my low, I don't know, I think at the expense of sounding redundant, I think I just, my life is very full, and some days it is very busy, and I too like full but not busy because I hate that feeling of being frenetic, so it is just striking the right balance. And we are going through a lot of growth at the House of Shine right now, a lot of focused growth, but with that comes a lot of maybe transition, maybe just unknowns outside your wheelhouse, just, all of that. So that's been my aha really, and also a little bit of my low, right? So anyway, mine is the least well thought out, but lots of highs, not very many lows, and always ahas. Okay, so is that good?
Yes.
The last thing we want to just briefly chat about is that next week is Administrative Assistant Week.
Yes.
So we want to know if you have an administrative assistant, if you are an administrative assistant, if you are me and you have an assistant who does a lot of administrative stuff, you know, what, I don't know, what's going on in your neck of the woods? Do you actually?
Yes, I do. So if you remember our conversation about
Yes.
Bosses Day, I don't celebrate Bosses Day, but I celebrate down. I want to celebrate the people that work for me and do things for me, and so I absolutely try.
So
to
what are you
help
doing?
out.
Have you thought about it?
No, I mean I haven't. We tend to go together, but this is the first year in a long time that I haven't had an administrative assistant that works directly for me. So more probably rallying my folks to make sure that they take care of their people.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Okay. I should show you the suns that Kylie made with the pencils. They're fun, and they were not that expensive, but they're super cute and a fun way to tell someone they shine. Should definitely be using the shine vernacular.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How about you?
I have no administrative assistants. I probably am I am the administrative assistant. And I think last year my boss gave me a Amazon gift card, which was well appreciated.
Yes.
I don't expect him to give me something. He might, but either way, it's all good.
It is all good. Yeah. All right. And I have Maureen. And I don't.
Can't tell because.
Yeah, I probably can't tell, but I'm just gonna say she's everything. She's graphic designer. She's administrative. She's everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. There's not enough to say about that. What else? What else do we have before we sign off? Anything?
I think we covered it.
All right.
With this
Okay. It feels like not short. It feels
12 minutes.
okay. All right. Visit us in the comment section. And I don't know. I feel like we lacked a little bit of focus today.
No.
Did we lack focus?
No.
I feel we did.
You need to tell us your high, low, and ahas. in the
Yes,
comment
that's
section.
true. All right. Tell us your high, low, aha. And oh, by the way, we're still in search of verbs. So if you want to
Yes.
open a book 3 times, land, tell us the verb closest to you. We would appreciate it because we still need a handful before next weekend when we actually go to Snug on the Square
Yes.
and do our selection of Do 52 verbs for 2015.
Yeah.
So if you're in the North Texas area, come see us at
Come
Snow
on down.
in the morning.
In the morning. Cutest place on earth.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Shining off until...